Hey, what's up, everyone? It is me, your boy, Zarek, a.k.a. Zedric the Entertainer. And man, I should know how to use this by now because I use this all the time. What's up? What's up, everyone? Give a shout out, give a Y in the comments to our two viewers for Wes and Matt. We're all here. What's up? We are the Melanated Anime Club, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Ready.
Good morning.
Almost afternoon.
Almost afternoon.
Depending on where you're at.
Yeah,
Good morning, Zarek.
So to kind of kick this all off, it is morning where I'm at. It's almost 9:30. We're doing a classic, showing up about 20 minutes late. You know how we do. But we're here, and that's really what's important. So our guest canceled last minute, so he's not going to be here. We're not going to tell you his name because he might show up later, and then we'll roast him appropriately then.
It's all right. It happens.
That being said, we do have plenty to talk about. One Piece was a crazy chapter, so let's just skip the bullshit and jump right into it.
Yeah, Wes, you handle this, man.
Yeah, why don't you take the lead?
Because I was the first one to read it yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, because I gotta
exactly why.
At fucking 7:30 my time, and then Matt's about to go straight into it, and I'm like, "Yo, hold up,
No, never that.
I can't help that I was up early and was just like, "Oh, the new chapter's out."
I did the same thing. Like you caught me 2 minutes before I started when you sent me the message. Like, literally,
I don't know what to tell you.
Nothing. We were thinking the same thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I woke up and was just like, "Hold on, I gotta handle my morning business," and I'll read it. So we took care of it. But let's jump into it, man. So I want to hit this over here. The cover of Shonen, the cover of Jump Weekly. It's a celebration of One Piece. Amanda's holding the traditional pen. But I just got to give a shout out. Everything. But if you look in the little corner right above the 20
there it is.
to my left, you see my dude Mashal. Mashal made the front cover.
Yeah, that's big. 10 chapters, 13 chapters in, front cover.
Yeah. It's like, there's Luffy up top. It looks like it's the farewell to Haikyuu, or however you pronounce that, the volleyball manga. And then
Haikyuu going away?
What? Yeah, it's doing its wrap up from what I understand.
Wow, I guess now I should read it.
Yeah, a lot of manga are kind of heading towards their tail end now, so get there. But get into it. Let's get into it, Wes.
Okay, so we have our cover page here, which shows Captain Kidd and Luffy riding giant parrots.
Yeah.
And fighting over rice cakes.
It's not just Kid and Luffy.
Oh no, Law's there too.
Law's in the back. I missed it. And it's kind of dope because Law's back there. He's sharing his onigiri with the small parrots. So there's giant parrots, but there's also small parrots.
Screen share that.
But Luffy and Kid are both holding bento boxes, and it's kind of great because, from what I see in Luffy's bento box, he's got his classic chicken leg, got some rice that looks like ume, the little salted plums, but looks like Kid's got more more rice balls. So it makes me think
did you get bento boxes when you went in Tokyo?
Yeah, absolutely. When you go,
you kind of have to, right?
Yes and no. Like the bento boxes were more like when we took the bullet train. We got bento boxes to eat on that. Like if we're going to go out to a restaurant, we're going to have a meal. You grab a bento if you need a lunch on the go.
I got that image pulled up. If we want to share it real quick.
Yeah. Oh,
Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So dope. I
just love that they're riding giant parrots and they're so colorful, and it's a great page.
Yeah, I love when they do this. Yes, I would like to see where my family is going, but I feel like that was a good wrap up point that they're all connected and Pound's there, and I do love it when Oda kind of does these color spreads, if you will. The last one we had was them in the DJ booth.
Yep.
Which is pretty good.
That was a dope one. That was right after they revealed Sanji.
Yeah.
And his headphones.
Yeah.
And it's super cool with this because these ones, the more you look at them, the more details you can pick up on.
I totally ignored Law when I first read through this.
It's easy to because they're so prominent in the front right there.
But it is the three of the. But I just want to give another shout out here. If it might just be in my head, but I'm pretty sure Kid's Pants is a shout out to the Soul King.
Oh, that is yes, it is.
Wow.
There it is. There's always something hidden in one of these. There it is. That is amazing.
So that's just one of the things. So
did Kid see a Soul King concert during the time skip?
He's a Soul King fan for
what
sure.
What kind of merch is he selling though? Those are pants. Oh, it could be a decal or a patch. My mistake. You're right. But still.
And also, I am a fan of Luffy's tiger shorts.
See, another.
Has he had those before?
I don't know, but
not that.
That'd be a dope cosplay. All right, let's get into it.
Keep going.
Let's get into it.
Staring at pages that are beautifully drawn.
All right, so we start this chapter. We're back on Onigashima. We're at the back door of the little temple where our 9 scabbards are, and someone's there to greet them. And it's our good buddy Kanjuro, aka the traitor of this entire arc.
Mm-hmm. Which I just think him showing up there, it felt like it forced almost,
You think so?
Just to move things forward faster. It felt like, oh, I'm just going to show up here.
Yeah, because it did seem like he was just with Kaido and them.
Right.
But it does kind of handle it because he does say of everything, I knew for a fact you guys would be here at this moment for this thing.
Right.
And he's the only one that would truly know
what's going on.
I mean, he's infiltrated for how many years to learn all these people.
And so it would absolutely make sense that he was there and ready for this. Especially as we kind of go on, and you see that there's a little crew behind him.
Not just a crew, man. That's damn near a pirate alliance. Not alliance. Yeah, crew. Damn it.
You had it the first time. I don't know why.
Chondro's
made some new drawings that can actually fight. So he has some of the Beast Pirates with him and some of his drawings. So he's got a little gang with him.
Yeah. And one of the coolest things though is we get to the shot and it shows Izo, and Izo's like, "Whoa, these are actually drawn well."
Yeah.
Actually fighting, they're magnificent.
He knew him beforehand, and we only drew trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great because it's like,
that feels to me like one of the biggest lies that he couldn't draw this whole damn time. Like,
yeah, but then you go back and look, he was drawing with his offhand the whole time.
Yeah, we watched him like purposefully sabotage the crew.
Yeah.
time again.
And his sabotage is so bad that they still made it work. Like that's just like Ryunosuke, like man, he could have had them there in a minute, like in an instant. Like he drew a shitty little dragon. Like
so funny.
He's actually like a hero though. Like that dragon is more heroic than. Shout out to Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke,
he's a real.
Should have a place in the Hall of Fame of One Piece.
So Chondro, he's talking a lot of shit, pretty much.
Bad shit.
I'm not gonna let you in here. And everybody's like, "Oh, where's Momonosuke-sama?" Like, and then
he goes into what he did.
And then Chondro tells him, "Oh, that little brat pulled a knife on me, so I beat the crap out of him." In so many words.
And then you see Kiku just start to cry. And then you see just everyone start to cry. You see this angry ass Kappa.
Oh yeah, that Kappa's about to go off.
Yeah.
And
then you see Inuyasha and Nekomushi like talking about Nekomushi's
anything else but what's going on.
Yeah. I think you.
What's that on your hand?
Cat will always be entertaining.
This is nothing. Just a gun. Nothing. Oh. Okay. And then is that it's Kiku. Kiku's like, all right.
Yeah.
Kiku fucking pulls the mask down and
game time.
This playtime's over.
Right.
Yeah. Talking about
when we get to it.
I love this line that the scars of my blade carry on to the afterlife. So I'm going to inflict torment on your whole soul. Like that's just a badass thing to say to somebody.
That's some Wano shit right there.
That is like, do you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight type of ish?
Right.
Like, oh my god.
And then after that, the fight begins.
Yeah, Chondro wants that smoke though. Chondro's like, come on.
He's ready. Even with his paintbrush.
He really does.
Because you forget this whole thing for Chondro. The whole reason he even got roped into this is because he was looking for a place to die.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's just going to jump in.
That's the reason he came to Orochi in the first place. So he's been looking for a place to die this whole time.
Yeah. Okay.
Will he find it? Only time will tell.
I think, and this is what I'm going to ask you guys. I think he did find it. Well, I'll get to that in a moment. Because, like, first question I got for y'all: does this show that Chondro and Kiku both have Conqueror's Hop?
I mean, look at
it here at the end of the page. Like they meet, and at the top of the next page, you see a little bit of lightning.
Yeah, a little clash.
Yeah.
I
don't know if that'd be Conqueror's hockey. It might just be two different armament hockeys like clashing.
Armament. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right.
They're showing that it's a big moment. Like they're on pretty much equal strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
Okay. Then we get into more of the. Oh, this is light work. Where have you been? How have you been doing? What is going on in your life, Inuyasha? Oh, this? Oh, it's just my new two-sword style.
Yeah.
No flex. No big deal.
He has a sword where his old leg used to be, and now he's dual wielding, which is great.
I think it's amazing.
I can't wait to see more of it.
He's like a one-legged Shiki now.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny because wasn't Shiki the golden lion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Nekomamushi is the what? I guess he's Garfield though.
Yeah, he's Garfield.
He loves lasagna and hates Mondays.
Or he's Snarf.
No, he's not.
No, he's not Snarf. He's not.
Right. I'll kill that. Yeah.
Get out of
we
here.
keep going forward. They're like, yeah. They're fighting. And then we shift.
Yeah.
Right?
New scene.
New scene.
Inside the castle.
and they're like, Kaido's speech is about to start, and they turn on the Denden Mushi. Now, this is one of the ones that bugs me. This is kind of one of the plights that come with watching reading the less than legitimate version.
Mhm.
There's a big gap here, and it doesn't really tell you where they are. You can tell
I
you.
think they're still in the attic.
I mean, probably
I believe
right.
the attic. They're still in the attic too, based on what happens later in the chapter.
Yeah.
It could be, but it could, for all we know, say a flashback in Luffy's memory. Like, you never know what any of this stuff is.
That's
like,
true. But I mean,
I think it's
early
safe to
release.
assume
It's
they're
like
in the attic.
getting the movie from the guy at the barbershop. It's going to be different, but it's got the most of it.
That's fair. All right, we'll keep going here.
Right.
I'm sorry. I just got back so many memories.
What? It makes sense,
It does.
right? Don't.
All right. So we flash back Luffy and Kabuki Odin, which is, self-moniker. They're talking, and Odin mentions that, since you're Ace's little brother, I thought that you would accept me aboard your ship. So we're getting Yamato, son of Kaido, possibly joining the Straw Hat crew. How do you feel about that?
My favorite thing is Luffy's like, wait, you want to be Odin? Wasn't Odin loved by everyone? You can't be Odin. Just burned.
Oh, sorry, I skipped over that.
No, that's cool. But then they kind of explain that the shackles we see Yamato in are in fact the very special shackles that, I'm pretty sure Luffy had the neck brace on earlier when they were in the jail.
It's the same thing that they used over in Shaboti.
Yeah, they gave the slaves, right? Like that's
exactly.
slave shackles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like as soon as you leave a certain area, it's like GPS.
Yeah, or blows up.
But like,
And it's like,
blows
I
up.
thought it blew up.
let's take a moment here and just let's focus on how fucked up Kaido is. Like, we know that he's an evil emperor, but he's essentially putting on like the chains of bondage, the chains of slavery on his own child.
Yeah,
and
the
it's
time
like
that he already beat too. Every
that
time
he's
like
making the shogun of the country,
right? Which means that the country itself is effectively in bondage.
Puppet. So it's all like just wild, man. Like the more you learn about Yamato, like Yamato's got to have some kind of like just super dope ass moment. Otherwise,
what's the point?
I mean, there's also part of me that's like Yamato's only here to die because he's Odin.
Yeah,
and Odin was born to boil.
Odin, if he wants to be Odin,
and Odin was born to boil.
I kind of
Odin died saving
the crew.
Scabbards. So, or did he? I don't know. Yeah.
He saved the Scabbards and got shot in the head afterwards.
Yeah.
So
he was boiled alive and then got shot in the head.
So
you look confused, Matt.
Yeah.
Taking it all in. All right. But yeah, Odin also mentions that he wanted to go out to sea with Ace, but like it was far too young, like 8 years old. So just pretty much stuck on Wano trying to live out this life as Odin, but having a really oppressive father.
So does that mean that around the time that all this stuff happened years ago, Ace was there?
Ace was in Wano before, yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that was he there? No, he wasn't there 20 years ago.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't alive 20 years ago. No. Now the thing about Ace and the timeline of Ace is these are the things that we know happened. Ace was here before he joined the Whitebeard crew.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was when he was still in Spade Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably, his time here is what gave him like okay, I'm going to join Whitebeard's crew.
How so?
Yeah.
Well, if Yamato's Bible is the diary of Odin,
and he read it,
Odin is famous for leaving Wano with who?
Whitebeard. Yeah. Whitebeard.
The Roger Pirates, but
Roger Pirates.
Well, Whitebeard, and then join the Roger Pirates. You're right.
Yeah, but he left with Whitebeard.
Right. So they would know Whitebeard, and he would know the legend of Whitebeard,
and he would know Odin.
We know Odin.
So that could have been his means of trying to get Whitebeard to come and like, hey, do something.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
maybe we'll see.
I like it.
Because Marco mentioned stuff about like knowing about Wano, and had Wano said anything, we would have helped. But
but they're so isolated, like they didn't know.
yeah, so it's just like there's a lot of little pieces that kind of make me think, there's going to be more. Like whenever they inevitably go back to that.
Because now that I think about it, with that flashback, Odin was on Whitebeard's ship for a long time. Like Whitebeard would have defended Wano, given the chance.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So it's like, how did they keep like this so secret though?
And then you want to kind of get into like other like just like thoughts processes that go on in my crazy mind when it comes to this stuff. So we know all about the calamities being cards, right? The Jack, the Queen, and the King.
Mm-hmm.
But we all notice that there's an ace missing.
Right.
That like in all of this, there hasn't been an ace. And like, I don't know.
There's been a Joker. There's been a King.
Mm-hmm.
Been a Queen.
Queen, yeah.
King, Queen, Ace are all.
I'm off, guys, this morning.
So it's literally
Joker.
like,
Talking about
is Yamato the ace?
Or is the number name? There's number one of the numbers ace,
Potentially.
right?
There's a lot
So,
of
I would like Yamato to be ace, or should have been ace, but he just doesn't fulfill the.
Well, I mean, you really want to get into this. Whoa. Wait, you said that Ace was the Spade Pirates before?
Yeah, he was captain of Spade Pirates.
Wasn't all of Doflamingo's people, weren't they all suites? The club commander?
There was
club.
There was each a suite of
Club, Spade, Hearts, and Diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying Ace of Spades is what Ace was. Which is definitely a card of death.
Yeah, there's something there, but it's like he had nothing to do with Doflamingo, though.
Did he?
As far as we know.
As far as we know. But I'm just saying, like, there's no way that you're in Wano, you're involved. Wano's shady weapons dealing is going to Doflamingo's whole underground thing is tied to his work with Kaido. We've had the ties between, I mean, the goal since Punk Hazard has been going after Kaido, and we have to go through Doflamingo to do it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's not a tie there, isn't it?
It has to be, but it's like we haven't been told it yet. But it's like, but look, like to your point, pointed out, it's Ace of Spades. It's like, have we already been pointing? Have we already been shown it? And we just haven't been told, and then we'll find out in this 1-0 flashback for Ace.
Well, there's also an Ace prequel manga that's out right now.
Is it a light novel or is it?
I don't think it's a light novel. I think it's an actual manga.
Okay, because I've heard about the light novel.
So that might be something to read just to get a little more info on Ace and how he may or may not be involved.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely will check that out when it gets translated.
Is it Ace's story?
Yeah. Is that out?
See it for sale. Paperback. Release May 5th.
Oh, yeah.
We'll buy it and get the scanning.
Yeah. It's available on Kindle.
Oh, okay.
Great.
That'll be easy.
Yeah. Looks like, created by Ichiro, written by Shihanada. Formation of the Spade Pirates. Washed up on the shores of a deserted island at the edge of the East Blue Sea, two men from different backgrounds unite in their shared thirst for adventure. One of them, Porgas D. Ace, will follow in the infamous father's footsteps as the captain of a pirate crew. The other, Masked Deuce, becomes the reluctant first member of Ace's Spades Pirates. Survival is not enough for their seafaring buccaneers, as together they seek treasure, excitement, and a route to the new world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ace's origin.
Yep.
Love it.
No, Mass Deuce, yeah, that's the man.
He does look baller.
No, he was like featured in wasn't he isn't he canon?
Let me check. Mass Deuce, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've seen him in the story.
Alias used by the first member.
I guess he wasn't actually in any of the. He looks familiar. That's why it's like weird.
Yeah, they only have his photo from the cover.
Okay, so
I guess he's the original character.
yeah, because I feel like we never really got a look at Ace's crew in like the main canon of the story. Like he was the second commander of the Whitebeard Pirates.
Yeah, that's how we were introduced.
And that's it. Like he was off on his own after that, and we all know what happened.
Yeah, this is all about
The ha ha ha. If you didn't know that.
Hmm.
All right.
So back to
let's
this.
Oh man, that sucks. I just got spoiled. Stupid wiki. All right, I go read it later.
All right, so Luffy and Odin are talking again. Do you know how much Kaido beat me up when I was a kid? They're going back and forth. Like, I'm going to kick Kaido's ass. No, I'm going to kick Kaido's ass. Well, I'll help you then. It's fine. But I got these chains. I'll take them off of you. It's that simple. And then Kaido starts this hell of a message. Somebody's got to take over from here. I can't.
All right. So Kaido comes in.
Go for it.
He's coming on the stage hall. So essentially, like, we're in this giant room where the hall is. He's on the stage, and there's giant screens that are broadcasting everything that he's saying. And my boy Kaido is coming up here, and he's just full on, just like heel mode, just like ain't nobody fucking with him, ain't nobody touching him. And he's like, you know what? It's about time that things around the world changes. The world government ain't shit. They got rid of the warlord system. They're confident in that. But you know what? I'm confident in shit too. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm about to make an alliance with the Big Mom Pirates, and we about to get these ancient weapons and fuck up your whole world.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was like Suge Knight at the Source Awards. It was you captured it perfectly.
Like he ain't pull it out, but you know he got the pistol in the waist. You know what I mean?
He does. He's strapped. And he's prepped.
All right, so on top of that, he comes in and he's just like, just so in case you didn't catch this, I am teaming up with Big Mom, and then Big Mom in heel mode straight up as well.
Just bust out.
like
great.
Bust through the wall. Like he kicks the wall and just comes out with like just the ugliest fucking homies that you've ever seen.
You just made them all by a whim while she was on her way
just
there.
Walking down a hall. Oh, that's a homie. Hey, homie, come on.
Now, like in this big picture of her, you see it. Now you see Prometheus, but there is a knocked out Zeus who, for some reason, is in blackface. I don't know why.
He just ate what's it called? He turns black when he eats the the little yummy balls that Nami gives him.
The thunder egg. Okay, but they say like you look at real close, and that's like Big Mom. But then you cut to this little panel. It's a small one where you see unconscious Carrot and Nami, just their bodies on the ground. And then
I got the image up if you need it.
Robin, who's still in like the Beast Pirate kind of like outfit, if you will. It's just like, what? Nami? Like, and just like they're all kind of like,
so
just like, what the fuck?
Taking back. That's a great point to put out there.
Yeah, and then Zeus is there too. So they're just like, what's happening, women? And she's like, I'm on time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you worried about? Stop complaining.
Listen, if we work together, everything is here. And then they cut to the scene with both of their faces on half of the panel, and just the One Piece will be ours. This is crazy because I feel like every time that we've seen this, usually cut away. So like that was the thing about Roger when he said, I'm going to be the king of pirates. Like, I can't believe you said that. Luffy said it and they cut it away.
Yeah.
I will have the implication that they're saying I'll be the one who finds the One Piece to be king of the pirates. Now this, in my opinion, in my recollection, this is the only time anyone's ever been like, we will share it. Us.
Yeah.
One Piece for two people doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I feel like this sets them up to fail.
Yep.
Absolutely. And
they're going to betray each other.
Well, I mean, they're going to betray each other. They literally have declared war against literally everyone. So not only the world government, but against other pirates, against other Yonko, against any other kind of thing, samurai. And if you ain't down, like, and essentially Kaido's like, if you ain't down with that, you dead. You got. We'll get through this here though, but essentially they come out and then they promise that once they get the ancient weapons, that they are ready to cause all the violence that Kaido's been promising.
Again, like during this conversation, they were just like, "Oh yeah, we'll find the ancient weapons that everybody's been looking for how long?
Forever.
Ever.
Come on. How do you already just have that?
And we already know. We know what they are. We know at least two of them. And how are they going to get those two? Like, how are they going to get?
And what was the other one?
Pluton.
Where is it though?
What's the name? Doesn't Iceberg still have the plans? Or were those burned? I can't remember. Water Seven was so long ago.
Frankie had the plans and burned them all up for the ship that can combat Pluton. Now the implication is that the original Pluton is in Alabasta still. We all know that Shirahoshi is Poseidon, and of course Uranus.
Still got to figure that one out.
I think the Arc Maxim is Uranus. I have no reason to believe that.
So, you think Enel's coming back?
I don't know if he's coming back, but I feel like he's got the ancient weapon.
Which one? The last one?
Yeah.
Uranus? After he went to the moon, he found Uranus?
I think the moon might be Uranus. That's why it's called the moon.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So as we go back to the chapter here, we get this nice little panel of like after they're like, we're going to declare the war and all the great violence, and everyone's like cheering. You see Big Mom and the Beast Pirates all like, yeah. You see a little side shot of just Orochi just foo, just kind of laughing over to himself.
All my plans are coming to fruition.
Right?
Yeah. Now you see Kaido goes, and as for the rest of you, the One Piece is for me. Those who serve Orochi.
That was those two.
No, that was Odin and
that was Odin said the One Piece, and then Luffy said, "Hey, that's mine."
Oh right.
Yeah.
You're right. That is Luffy who said that.
And then finally,
those who serve Orochi must choose.
What?
And essentially, it's like we're Wano. No one can fuck with us. You can't touch us. But as we're doing this too, you get it. Like I love the crowd shots here because you get to see various people. It looks like because it looks like in one of the first ones. So the one in between him laughing and between Luffy saying, "No, it's for me." Is that Killer on the left right there?
Possibly.
Looks like it. And then when we could hear like those who serve Orochi, kind of looking through that group of people. I don't know if anyone there looks familiar at all.
That's a weird dragon in the back, underneath the sun.
I think that's one of those snake lady teachers from the beginning of the chapter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we kind of go down a little bit further, and it's like they're all like looking at stuff. It looks like that's no, Kanemon's in the back, right? He's in the back door, or is he in here? Okay,
Kanemon's in the back.
Yeah. And so essentially, what Kaido comes in and says is like, we're about to turn everything into Onigashima. All of Wano is about to become Onigashima. For every pirate, this will become a lawless zone.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Orochi's like, what? This is the flower capital is my territory.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts giving them that look. How do you know you got all this stuff? And then Kaido, without even hesitating,
takes King's sword.
Schwink. It's fucking. He takes King's sword. I didn't even realize that.
King's sword.
He takes King's sword and just fucking.
Like this had to be planned because look at King.
But like you look at, I don't know, because even King looks a little bit like what?
No, it looks like he's holding it up for him.
No, he held it up for him like this was planned.
I guess
at the moment, I'm just gonna pick it up and just grab it and just swing.
Damn. And then everyone's like, what the fuck is happening? Even Fukurokuju's like, what? What's happening here? And he's like screaming out Lord Orochi. But this shot looks crazy because so you take a look at the first shot and it looks like it's like right below his like scalp, right? Like it's through his head. But at the end, it like kind of just shows his head lopped off now. Like looking at it, just like the way that his head is shaped, he got cut like right through the mouth is what I'm guessing. It's like
Yep.
Right through the middle of his mouth is where the cutoff is, which is just crazy. You see Fukurokuju losing it, and then Kaido's just like Kazuki clan, Kurozumi clan, nothing. It means nothing. You have 5 seconds to figure out what you're gonna do, and in that moment, that's when Luffy recognizes that's Momonosuke
on the stage, ready to be executed.
Don't be so loud.
And then Luffy, Momo.
They fall out of the attic in classic One Piece style.
Just goes for it.
And then
so everyone,
no one sees it happen.
Yeah, the crowd's all like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" We have 5 seconds to make this life or death decision.
I feel like this is a really interesting moment because, like in the chapter before, we saw like all of our samurai are still hidden in this area.
Oh no, they're in there.
Right.
They're infiltrated.
They've infiltrated. So I feel like this is the moment.
More of the squad is showing up.
Yeah, we got more reinforcements on the way, but I feel like this is the moment where like someone needs to make a speech.
It's gonna be popping up.
Samurai that were Orochi's men on our side.
One thing that we haven't seen though, because I was thinking about this, and as I was looking back into it, because I was like, "What isn't Kinemon with the backdoor group? He's not. He has his own little side group.
Yeah, coming through the sides.
That's right.
So that means that they might be like, that might have been Kinemon that we have seen for the record. But like also, let's go. I mean, let's finish the chapter before I go on to my thing.
Okay, fair.
So we're going here, and they're like, we're getting ready for the biggest war in the world, and we're going to turn this into the Empire of Piracy. And so everything's going to the Flower Capital. It's the end of Wano. This is the
New
Onigashima, and its shogun is going to be my son Yamato. And then after all of that, it looks like Yamato got as pissed off as Luffy, just like as if, and then they are just charging in together, ready to fuck shit up. You hear someone in the crowd yells, "Master Yamato is here," and the last thing you see is contact the flying sticks. So yeah, shit's about to pop off.
I think we get to see who's who go off next chapter.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Also, another thing that I did notice, and again, this was some weird translation stuff. Most of it was in French, but I didn't see that there was going to be another delay. We'll have another episode, another chapter next week.
No, they usually put it in the bottom.
They usually put it
translate it.
Mm-hmm.
One question, y'all, since you kind of skipped over it, we got 2 panels just before the announcement of who the new Shogun was going to be. Right before Momo, it is Kiku crying. And just before that, we have a bloody sword. Do you guys think Kiku killed Kanjuro?
But would they be crying?
If he thought Momonosuke was dead, yeah.
So maybe. I'm not sure.
The next thing you see is Momonosuke still alive, too. So
Or maybe she's crying because Momonosuke is alive.
Or no, she thinks he's dead. He thinks he's dead. So he's crying, but he's still alive. Still rescuing him. I'm just thinking,
is Kanjuro dead?
Is Kanjuro dead? But also, we know they got through the whole back door. That was no problem for them.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I think that is confirmation that Kanjuro got off panel.
I don't know if Kanjuro's dead yet. I feel like we would need to see that. Just based on like his betrayal and everything, I feel like
how much he's done,
some kind of fulfillment there. You know what I mean?
And also that should come from Kinemon, I think.
Yeah.
So, all right, that was the other thing I wanted to bring up. But Z has this very important.
All
I don't know. Just tell me what it is.
All right, so I have. Hold on. I have so many different like questions and things to bring up here, but one of the first things that comes up to me is let's talk about Orochi. Okay, so Orochi's power is
like a Hydra fruit, right?
He's a Hydra.
The Hydra, yeah, the snake fruit model Orochi, not Hydra fruit. So the legend of the Hydra is every time its head is chopped off, 2 will come back in its place.
Yeah, which kind of makes me think that Orochi isn't dead, but at the same time, I feel like Kaido knows how to kill people.
Oh, absolutely. But I also feel like Kaido knows how to put on a show.
That's true too.
If he wants
to. If he knew he couldn't kill Kaido, but he wanted not Kaido. If he knew he couldn't kill Orochi, but he needed people to be on his side, just do it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you make a good point. Does he still have his devil fruit powers when he's not in that devil fruit form?
Yeah. And then,
I would think so.
I don't know. Like, well, think about it. Pepe.
Okay.
He gets fucked up anytime he's in dinosaur form. Perfectly fine afterwards. It's like he took an elephant gun to the face. Like, ow, my jaw.
See, but here's the thing, though. It's not like in the Wano arc we haven't already seen a major murder that was staged.
Yeah, that's true.
Already.
And it would be cool for both sides to stage murders. There'd be some balance there.
And like, I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen. I think after this, and if Orochi's dead, does Kanjuro do the double turn?
Maybe.
because he's like, well, fuck, I'd rather have Wano than nothing.
Then there'd be 10 scabbards because Izzo used to be a scabbard.
Yeah.
And there were 9. And then Conjuro replaced it. So he's back. So there's 10 now. 10 people.
I still think Conjuro's going to get got.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, I want to bring up some other things here.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would like to bring up people that are notable by their absence in this chapter. Kid.
Yes.
Yeah, what's Kid?
Goro.
Yep.
Sanji.
Yep.
Chopper. Usopp.
Oh.
There's the commander tanks. Again, Kinemon was not shown outright. We know Bone Kichi hasn't been around in a minute. Frankie
Yeah, him
hasn't.
and Frankie are just.
Him and Frankie are off. I think they're off having an escapade personally, and I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Ship it.
Law is someone who was in last chapter that's not around.
Basil Hawkins has been missing a long time.
Marco also was not. He's investigating something.
He's investigating Dark Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Carol Sparrow.
Let's think of who else.
Pharaoh in.
Oh, yeah, I'm assuming he's kind of tied into.
He's in. Yeah, with Marco.
Hiyori.
Yeah, Lady Hiyori.
Hiyori.
So
Most of Flying 6.
Yeah.
because I mean, with Hiyori, that's also like what the whole ending of the bloodline. The bloodline's not ended.
Right. Where did she go afterwards anyway? Because I forgot.
I can't remember.
What happened to that shape-shifting fox?
The fox.
Mm-hmm.
I think that fox will come up later.
Oh, absolutely. They're all going to come back. There's no question in my mind. Kitsune could already be in there doing something. So they got noticed that they captured Nami and Carrot, but where is Shinobu?
That was definitely hiding. She didn't get captured.
Okay, or is she double crossing us? Yeah. Put that back out there.
It's just like I said, there's a bunch of questions that are still there. And like I said, just kind of conspicuous by their absence. To me, primarily Kid and Zoro, just because they were running around causing giant mischief.
Well, they're in that area.
They're causing big trouble. Like that's why it was like.
So I think we're all agreed that this is when the battle starts, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Luffy is running straight at Kaido right now.
Yeah,
Luffy style.
I don't think it's gonna be the straight up battle yet. I feel like we're about to start the skirmishes that set off the big battle.
Yeah.
If that makes
it
sense.
has to this has to happen.
Yeah, it has to build.
It has to build they have to move to the flower capital somehow. I think that definitely happens.
Wow. Yeah, that could extend this even further.
That's more than I thought. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you're saying this ends here.
Ooh, actually, no, that's great because like CP0 could be like in the flower capital because they've been the ones that and they've been targeting Orochi.
And if Orochi's dead,
right? Is he?
Yeah.
Where's Sword?
Still
What's Sword up to? I'm telling you, this is like the best time to be a One Piece fan. Like,
It's great, right? Yeah, I don't understand people who don't like this series or
I mean,
who have complained
honestly,
like this in the past.
If you did not become a fan of One Piece, like within like 5 or 10 years ago, it's too hard. It's too hard to get into it now.
I have friends I'm actively encouraging to get into it now. So
I've tried for years, and everybody's just like, "How many episodes?" Like it goes by.
I mean,
because each of those episodes is like really like 15 minutes when you take out like
it is
intro recap. It's around 15 minutes.
But you got to at least let yourself listen to each entrance, each opening at least once.
Yeah.
Oh, always, yeah.
You got to respect the intros.
And the outros. Always respect the outros.
The outro too. But they stopped doing outros a while ago.
Yeah. Only certain animes do that now.
Yeah.
I miss it, yeah. If we had the budget, we would have an opening and closing intro. But we don't have a budget.
We don't have a budget.
Honestly, I don't know how much I pay for the StreamYard account, but hey, we doing it.
So like,
it's just so much to break down. Like,
wait, you know what? I don't think they want to go to Momo. I don't know. I want to know what happens next week, but it's a week away, and who knows what happens in the next week.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do this. Cool. And that was like the One Piece recap part. So back to like our normal shenanigans. Matt has a big one, but before we get into that, I do have just something that's nothing like super serious, but it's anime related and it's important to my life. So some of my wife's coworkers have started doing a Sunday night. We've been watching My Hero Academia.
Oh, cool.
This is a big deal for me because my wife, who doesn't watch anime or anything, has been watching My Hero Academia.
Did it start from the beginning?
Yeah, so we watch 2 episodes a week. We're gonna do episodes 3 and 4 tomorrow. But
okay.
So far she digs it, and
She's already hooked.
I mean, my
maybe not hooked.
But she's also like, yeah, this is fun.
Okay.
And I think it's like our friends are like also like chatting with us while we're doing it, so it adds that level to it. But
like community love, I love it. Yeah.
But for me, I'm very much a diehard subs over dubs guy. But we're watching dubs for this.
Gotta know how to switch it up.
Yeah,
man, Kid Deku, like the young Deku's voice is just like the worst thing to me. But I do love that All Might is Zoro is Piccolo is Nacho.
All Might is Zoro.
Yeah,
the kind of voices them, and like he used to do Vegeta too. I think at one point.
Vegeta, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the Vegeta that we grew up with.
Oh, that's good.
Frieza Saga Vegeta.
Yeah, I am here. It's great.
Classic Vegeta.
So that's been a good thing. But yeah, that's just like a bit of anime fun. So
you got a road ahead of you. Oh, I watched God of High School this week, and it is so good. It's a Crunchyroll original, based on I think Korean manhwa. I got to do a little more research on it, but
South Korean web television series.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for the
Google, man. It's up. I get like Google.
But I watched the first 2 episodes and I was blown away. Like the animation is so good. Like I'm already getting into this story and want to know like all these characters' backstory and where we go. Like the fighting animations are just so fluid and just expressive. And you get to see so many different styles. Like it's definitely a good watch. I know I'm getting into recommendations early. These first 2 episodes were great.
Go for it, man. The images look amazing.
So yeah, got time, go to Crunchyroll, watch God of High School.
Okay.
All right,
Matt, like you were telling us before, did you ever find out that anime?
I did.
You found it.
Straight up. All right. Well,
like 5 weeks.
Yeah, hold on. Before you do the big reveal, we just want to go over the key points with our viewer.
All right. With our viewer? All right, cool. So growing up in the 90s, I was watching an anime on Showtime, Cinemax, or HBO after 9, but before midnight. That's key because it's not hentai. Right.
It was hentai.
The only thing I remember was that there were 2 women who threw discs about this big, this big on the screen, and when they landed, they turned into penises to stop tanks. That's all I remember. And the great thing about that, it's only 4 episodes long.
So okay, what's the reveal? What's the name? I don't know.
The name is. Let me work on the name. Have you guys heard of Ghost and Shell?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about that personally?
It was okay. Like I can't remember too much of it because it was like years ago.
Yeah, the original Ghost in the Shell was like.
I used to watch that on like the midnight run of Toonami. Yeah.
Got the image. All right, cool. So the reason I bring that up is that the creator of Ghost in Shell made that from 89 to 90.
Oh.
Before that, he made a series called Dominion. Dominion Tank Police. Now, this is a series that was fully played. It's only 4 episodes long, I think. Okay. But my memory, being as fantastic as it is, remembered this.
You're sharing what just happened?
Can you share your screen?
Yeah, am I sharing it? There it is.
There.
There it are.
Wow.
Penises. I told you. Penises.
Stop it.
Penises. I'm not.
Oh God. Okay.
I mean,
it's
You
been
can't-
5 weeks. I guess this is what
the
we
disc?
wanted.
the disc is right there at the bottom. The tanks are upside down. They have 6 wheels for some reason. But the penises stop the tank. That's all I remember. And I found it. And I'm happy about that. I will watch this it's been a weird week. I was going to watch it. I haven't found it where I can stream it or anything. But I'm happy I found this. And it's not my fault that my father made me turn this off because this is good anime.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, once we can find it, we'll do a watch along. That's just
That's
We're gonna do a watch along. All right.
like I can find it.
just be like, Matt, you fucking pervert. This is what you were watching as a kid. It'd be great.
Come on, man. It's anime.
See,
Anime can be
I remember
perverted.
something similar, but it was on Showtime. I may have to do my own search.
See? Thank you.
You've inspired me a bit.
I did not. I rekindled a memory. That's not inspiration. You're
Was it?
already
You
nasty.
rekindled a memory. Okay.
Was it heavy metal?
Yeah.
It was probably heavy metal.
It may have been heavy metal.
It probably was heavy metal because I also watched that.
I just remember there were 2 female characters that were main characters. It might have been that.
Yeah, it's probably heavy metal.
Well,
All right.
I'm happy I found that. So I'm looking forward to it being pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like something wild and
Okay.
interesting to do for sure.
Week mystery.
It looks ridiculous. I can't wait to watch it again. Incomplete.
Good.
Basically, because I had to stop
Happy for you.
because of penises.
Penis.
All right. Well, that was that. Sorry, I guess all the penis talk made the viewer go away.
Whoops.
Not my fault. They don't appreciate good anime.
Feel like it's arguable, but all right, I'll leave it. I'll let you have it.
There's nothing to let me have. Sorry. Every mangenka has pervy characters in it.
It's true.
Yep.
That's
And every mangenka somehow draws every woman. How again? Sexually?
Are we getting into this? All right.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Not my fault.
Bustily is the phrase
Like,
I would use.
Fairy Tale was ridiculous with it. Like I felt weird reading that in public at work because the mangenka always drew at least one page that showed either a character's butt or boobs if they were female. Like it was like a full on, and then he would also do like It was good manga though.
Well, I
Good fights.
read Fairy Tale, so there we go.
Yeah, Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale.
Apparently there's a big budget fairy tale game that's about to come out that like
Oh, really?
I heard about that.
Sony's been pushing it towards me because I like anime games.
Right.
Same.
So I was just like, what? Like I've always avoided fairy tale because everyone's like, oh, you like One Piece, you like the original. Why would you want to watch the rip on?
Yeah.
Isn't Fairy Tale like a combo?
Also, you never watched Naruto?
And Naruto?
No, I've never watched Naruto.
Right. And so you won't get any of the references that Naruto gets. So it'd be like me watching Mashle having not watched One Punch Man.
Oh yeah,
You don't see the natural evolution and how it just took a lot from there.
you need to watch One Punch Man and then watch Mob Psycho.
I know.
Oh, Mob Psycho.
Mob
I'm on season 2. It's
Mob
so
Psycho? Okay.
Mob Psycho 100 is just
like visually, like, oh my god, it's so pretty.
especially when they like. Yeah, you just started season 2.
I'm almost done with episode 14. So like the second episode of season 2.
Okay, yeah, just like the big, like when they have the big psychic battle there, like the visuals are just like, it's great.
All
So
right.
it's like somebody's psychic energy and then someone else's psychic energy, but they're all like multimedia shimmer.
Right.
It's great.
I love the golden age of anime we're living in, where I can just watch that in like 1080p and just let the colors wash over me. It's come a long way from streaming 480p on YouTube in three different videos. Yeah.
Right? Now you get 4K.
Whew.
I've converted.
Maybe.
It's nice.
Just
It's
one.
nice. You can see that.
Anime looks amazing.
You can see the artists' pen strokes and stuff.
Right?
It was crazy when Disney Plus first came out. I I jumped in on that. And my favorite Disney movie is The Sword and the Stone.
Ooh.
They had that in 4K. So like you could literally like it added a level of magic because you could see brushstrokes moving around. It was super
Wow.
cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the old school animation in 4K HDR is just like it's wild. There's like you can see like the root lines that they draw for things like in some of like the shots when you can see it frame by frame. Like it's really cool.
When I went, have you guys been to Disney?
A long time ago.
A long time ago. I went this past January as part of going to the Pro Bowl and got walking around like one of the areas. They had like one of these shops where you can buy really expensive like art that was Disney based. And they had 2 actual employed artists just in there just drawing. And it gave their story of how they found Disney and stuff like that. But it's like really cool to like watch someone like do the exact same drawings that would end up showing up in a actual like Disney cartoon or full feature.
Cool.
And they're just sitting there just
That's all they do.
Yep. And like they'll talk to you and everything. It's like they got a little placard there, like, here's my story. This guy was from Kansas, grew up watching Disney, started drawing, kept drawing, moved to Florida, got a job.
Damn.
That
I
easy.
mean, there's more detail to that because I mean,
That's all you gotta do. You just gotta move to Florida and draw.
pretty much. I mean,
But does anyone want to move to Florida right now?
no. Mm-mm. Nah. I can work from home. Yeah, I could draw here. But yeah, it was just really dope. It's just like, wow, you're really good. You're just chilling, just doing that.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Looks like we're hitting up about that hour mark.
Yep.
Let's wrap it up. You guys got anything to plug or recommend?
Oh, mine is the obvious one. Dominion Tank Police. If you're a fan of Ghost in Shell, see what the precursor to that. You don't see the P9 till the end, so there's plenty to absorb. That's probably not the word I want to use. Watch. Yeah, plenty to watch before that. And the P9 is very short.
It's a very short P9 that Matt has.
Yeah, you left yourself open for that. Let's just keep it going. All right, like I said, got a high school. It's a Crunchyroll original. I'm plugging Crunchyroll right now. But yeah, if you like a lot of alternate fight styles and great visuals and a good story, like you'll like it. Like especially that episode 2, it ramps it all up.
Dope. Yeah. So yeah, I've been watching, the original Dragon Ball. Shout out to the OG Dragon Ball before there was Z.
Kira Toriyama's best.
Yeah, that's back when an old cat man could just be a cat man before they had to have. There's like a whole races of animal people that they never explain at all.
You never addressed no.
They didn't.
They just exist.
It's always like
Tortoises, rabbits,
Goku's so
just talking.
yeah, Goku's so weird. He's a boy with a tail, but like that fish person you're friends with is totally cool.
But I mean, also an android and a human had a child, so.
But there's Dragon Ball wishes involved in that one.
Yeah.
So we'll allow it.
There's magic.
Yeah, there's magic, which is back. I don't know. I need to catch up. I'm going to start from the original Dragon Ball and try to catch up with the Super. It's a very dumb idea, but I'm going to do it.
There's just certain episodes you can skip.
Super?
You could, but I'm not going
long
to.
Time.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
some of that Red Ribbon Army arc in Dragon Ball is hard to watch.
And Dragon Ball Z?
No, in Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, there's a Dragon Army.
In Dragon Ball. I'm getting all confused. The Red Ribbon Army arc in Dragon Ball, there are some episodes that are a little hard to get through.
I was like, no, that's classic. The Red Ribbon Army, but whatever. We're good. Let's see. Mashal, still reading that. Great. They set up for a big fight that's probably going to go down on Sunday. Let's see. I've been playing the Yakuza games. It's like a Japanese mafia story, but with anime side quests. It's very stupid. I've been doing a bunch of taxi driver missions that turned into racing missions. It's wild.
Okay.
Highly recommended. And then I've also been getting on to all of like, if anything is offering a free game right now, I've just been taking them up on it. So we've been playing 2K on PS4.
And we are terrible. Well, I know.
Matt hasn't gotten far enough for us to be able to play with him yet. So
He'll get
I have difficulty dribbling, so I had to
it.
practice.
R2?
yeah, that's fair. He's still low level. Just keep playing.
I'm figuring it out, y'all. I'm figuring it out. I never played these games.
Yeah, worst case scenario, just like spend money and then get those stats up.
I mean, if it needs to, yeah, I can do that.
But also like don't because this game cycle is about to end. So it's like
Well, true, but you can always still keep playing this one, right?
yeah, but like 2K21 is about to come out, and then like what's the
It's already out.
Who's gonna pay for that? The only reason we download this because it's free. Like,
Right.
still
Like, I don't play basketball games.
That's fair.
Like, this is free. I'll get to play it. It's fun. Like, I get it. It's a stupid shooting process. It doesn't feel that.
The shooting process is it's all done. But
Yeah. But I mean, hey,
But if you have a PC and you have an Ubisoft login, you can get Watch Dogs 2 for free. Epic Games is giving away free games on Thursday still. I subscribe to them. I don't necessarily download them all, but I did just download both of Borderlands 2 and then the pre-sequel. Probably not going to play them anytime soon, but I just have a bunch of free games. So if you have free games and want to play free games, I'm down. Yeah, but that's been about it. Yeah, we've been the Melanated Anime Club. Is there anything else you guys want to shout out or say or do real quick?
Not at the moment. I think we're good.
no, I'm definitely good.
All right, cool. Well, you know what I like to always say is like, we're in a hard times. It's like the end of the world or whatever. Or we're going to be stuck in here forever with no end in sight of the situation. And it's really easy to get kind of like locked down or like caught up in like negative thoughts and stuff. And, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get out of there. For us, it's being able to meet up and watch anime and talk about it without being harassed. That's what we do for the Melanated Anime Club because it ain't the nicest out there for non-white people that are anime fans in America.
Pretty much.
Even Asian folks get it kind of pretty bad.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. I wanted to say Black Lives Matter. And, one thing that I always believe in is that if you can help someone out, it'll make you feel better. At least for me, that works. So if you can help, your neighbor, yourself, even if it's just helping yourself out, take it. Take the time and do it. Get through this. Let's all make it out on the other side. We'll see you next week. And as always, keep it creamy.
Come on.
Nailed it.
Audio came through? Yes!
Nailed it, man.
Melanated Anime Club, we out. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week unless Matt doesn't show up again.
What?